All right. We're back, boys. We're doing it. We're getting back to these hillies. We're grinding. The goal's base 60s. I don't know how long that's going to take between what I'm able to get in live on stream with you guys and what I kind of do on mobile. Woo! Gotta get these headphones plugged in. We're going down. We're going under. All right. Woo! Let's make it happen, boys. Let's make it happen. I also got to check these markets out. They've been going absolute mad lately. Kind of crashing this guy, but I'm on World 5 right now. If Hill Giants are being contested on World 5, which is like a really random world. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a good spot. He just logged, it looked like. All right. 2 seconds. Ooh. All right, at this point, I would not be surprised if I pulled up the market and Rune Essence was back down to 25 GP each because it was plummeting bad. It's kind of what I'd like to see. So maybe I'm being a little hopeful, but at the same time, man, it just wasn't sustainable to be at 40. It was dropping down to 32. Oof, Mazerath, what up, my dude? We live. I guess we should hit the boys up, let them know. Oh, gaining attack level. That means that we're on the wrong combat, but that's okay. We need attack levels too, and we are missing here and there, so it's not like it's a wasted level. Actually, there's even a chance that it's like better to get attack levels at some point than strength, but I'm still going to go strength all the way to 60. Oof. Yo, Mazer, I have a question. It's a two-part question. One, have you hit the bell on my channel? And two, if you have hit the bell, were you notified that I was live? Because I don't know if that's working or if that's a reliable way to have people know that I'm live. What I used to do is I'd be on Twitch, and Twitch would broadcast an at everyone announcement to my Discord server. And then that's how people would know that I was live. I don't know if I need to do that. I'd rather not because I didn't set it up last time. A friend of mine did. It'd be a whole thing to figure out. So I'm very curious if the notification bell works. Because as far as I know, as far as I've used it, the notification bell lets me know when content creators that I'm subscribed to publish videos. Okay, we'll have to find out for next time. So, like, I know for a fact that it works for published recorded videos. I don't know if it also works for, like, go live. So we're going to have to either look that up or maybe just test it ourselves and figure it out. For now, it's probably going to have to be the old-fashioned way, just hitting up people in game like, your boy's live. You know what I'm going to try doing? I'm going to use Gary's mod. And we're going to do that message. Your boy's live. Come hang at... The bell works. Finesse was notified. That's a huge confirmation to know. Thanks, dude. Hell yeah. Right now, we're just going to have to do the equivalent of a bat signal. We're doing the Gillinor bat signal here. Your boy is live. Come and hang. We got to get the tunes going as well. Let's get them running. There we go. Got the tunes. We got the boys. We got the hillies. We got the XP flowing. Let's make the vibes happen. It's time. Timing for vibing. I'd like to welcome you all to the Gillinor Josh Brown Vibe and Grind. Come and vibe, come and grind. Let's hit some leaderboards. Let's reach some milestones. 40-40, dude. We got a base 40 meleeer in the chat today, boys. Congratulations, Mazeroth. I mean, you know, you were just saying, man, how you got some catching up to do because you started late. But, I mean, you are not taking that task anything but serious. I mean, you are taking it to account. Respect, man. And that's all you can do, and that's all you're doing. And before you know it, you're going to be right up there with the best of us. Because, look, people get bored. People get burnt out. People get banned for multi-boxing and doing stupid botting and whatever else. And we're a bunch of legit players. We're not getting banned. We're not botting. We're not multi-boxing. We're grinding. We're grinding like it's 2004. Don't ever count yourself out is all I'm saying. 50 crafting banked in cowhides is excellent, dude. Honestly, man, I'm thinking about just like working with one of you guys and asking one of y'all to help me get the Ring of Wealth. Like paying for it, of course, but like we can kind of treat this like a little community, you know? We'll figure out who's got what, who's got the crafting level. It's 55 crafting and it's like 85 or 86 magic. Oh, it's only 68 actually. So I made that up. So 68 magic's not that high, man. I'm 37. 68 magic's very doable. I don't know if I'll get 68 magic by the time Members comes out, but it's not out of the question. All right, let's have a look at these S prices. There we go. We got a crafter who can make the Dragonstone ring happen. So now we just need someone with the magic level. I don't know what it's going to go for. Right now, the most expensive item in the game, I think, is a rune kite shield for 200,000. What do you think the first Ring of Wealth is going to be worth? Oh, people are selling these for 40 to 45 each still. And buys are... We've got some 25 buys, but are anyone actually executing on that? That's the question. Because that's a massive spread. I mean, the lowest sell is 40, right? The lowest sell is 40, and the lowest buy is 23. I don't know if anyone's like reaching out to these guys and selling their S for 25 GP each, but if they are, color me somewhat interested. That might be worth trying to get some RC levels. The other question is are people running? I don't see any running advertisements, but there's a chance that people are running without an advertisement on here. I wonder if anybody else has been doing essence crafting and has overtaken my spot on the leaderboards. No, seems I'm still 19 on leaderboards. That's good. Dead Body is running World 1 times 10 airs. Got burnt out. Wait, I missed something in here. Oh, Finesse. I mined and sold 7,000 S for 40. People still buying around 40 at Varrock East. Got burnt out. I mean, dude, 7K S. That's a chunk, man. I know what it takes, dude. I to start my rune crafting grind, I mined all by myself. All by my big boy self. I mined 20,000 rune essence. Back to back to back. Should not be picking up these steel arrows. It's a massive waste of time. Yeah, dude, trying to mine tens of thousands of essence straight is purely an exercise of discipline. Dude, I really hope that the gentleman that joined the chat yesterday, who came from Kingdom Maker, comes in today and says, I made a character and I'm starting out. I'm broke as fuck, so I'm finding myself running airs for the first time. Mazer, you're running airs? Wow, man. I mean, it's good money. It's good money, you know. Right now, it sounds like you can buy 40 GP essence. So if that's the case, man, this guy's just not picking up his big bones. What are you doing if you're not picking up your big bones? Are you even playing RuneScape at that point? Are you even scaping if you're not picking up big bones? I don't understand this. He's leaving coins on the ground. Literally straight coins, man. I come back with like 1,000 coins. 1,000 raw gold from every one of these Hill Giants trips. I've done like 5 of them. It adds up to 5,000 gold. Like you can't be leaving raw gold on the ground. Hey, what up, Gods? Dude, Gods, I did not realize that you were Josh. Okay. This is what we got to do. God's on you. We've actually got a system going for this exact conundrum. You are Josh on YouTube. And G0DS on you. I think every U is a 0 in your name, right? Is there any letter O's, or are they all... Yeah, Josh is the coolest of names, as a matter of fact. I did some research, and the studies showed with a 0.0 0.01% margin of error that Josh is a cool name. So, I mean, you can't argue with the science, man. I mean, science is science. So, it's a cool name. Yeah, I think that's a safe spot. I can't get that guy out of here. All right, what was I doing before I started focusing on my inventory? I was looking up to see how profitable air runes are. So assuming Mazerath, you are mining essence, you're getting pure profit, but let's just say you were to buy essence at 40 GP each, which you should think about it that way anyways, because you can sell essence at 40 GP each. So there's an opportunity cost for running those air runes instead of selling them as essence, which is 40 GP. So based on a 40 GP opportunity cost, people are buying for 7 to 8? No way, dude. That's actually crazy, man. Okay. People are selling these at 10 still. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, guys, I might need to go run airs. I expected that the price of runes would drop when the price of S dropped, and it seems they have not. So you're literally, dude, you're running 10x airs right now, and they're selling it a comfortable 80, and you're selling that at 9, so that's a 50 GP profit per trip. They're very fast trips. They take about 2 minutes. I've actually timed that, so I can tell you they take about 2 minutes. So every 2 minutes, you're making 27 inventory slots of 50 GP. You're making 1350 every 2 minutes times 30. Yeah, dude, it's 40K an hour. 40K an hour to run airs right now for 10x. I wish I could do 10x, man, but like, I mean, who are you running for? Are you running for Nya, NYAA? Jeremy Aaron Flexor Euro. Yo, just got a rune skin for 75K. Let's go, dude. Chris to the core. I'm debating getting my own hides with a base of 60 combat stats. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. It's one of those things where if you were to get hides and you already have 60 combat, the logic that would make you want to do that is you are doing 2 skills at once. You're getting your crafting up, and also you're adding to your combat experience at the same time. So there's an attractive part of doing that dual training method. However, at this point in the game, crafting cow hides is not the most optimal crafting experience, and killing cows is not the most optimal combat experience. I could be wrong on this. This is just, gut feeling, not mathed out. But if you had to choose, I think you'd be better off training combat on something like giants, mossies, hill giants. And then if you wanted to do crafting, I think you're best off doing silver. So that's going to be mining silver and then crafting unstrung symbols, which are 50 experience each. Hard leather bodies give around 37 each, something like that. Collecting your own hides is more profitable per combat XP, but the XP per hour is capped. Yeah, exactly. So like you're getting profit for combat XP that's higher, or XP for crafting that's higher, but I don't know, man. They have 8 GP each. They're very contested. I don't know. Has anybody tried the Crafting Guild? Is the Crafting Guild less contested by a meaningful margin than the cows in southeast of Falador in the like Draenor Village farm? Because that Draenor Village farm, man, is very contested. Also, how many players are online right now? Do I need to hop worlds? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm the 5th guy at Hilly's here. No, Crafting Guild is packed for Garlaneth. So we're getting some inside intel here, guys, that Crafting Guild's not much better for cows. So yeah, I think that, hey Garlaneth, if you're spending time at Crafting Guild, what's the silver veins like? Cows haven't been too bad at Fally for me, and I collected nearly 3,000 there. I mean, the thing with cows at Fally is if there's a single person in addition to yourself at that farm, you're going to get nerfed rates. There's not enough cows to equally support one person as well as supporting 2 people. If there's 3 people at those cows, you're literally going to be like sitting there waiting and wasting a bunch of time. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Give me 3 seconds. Actually, you know what? We're going to wait till we got a Hilly on because I don't want to lose 10 seconds of grinding by hitting my login timer and not logging in fast enough. Because I'm a RuneScaper and I care about 10 seconds of efficiency. All things considered, this might just be as bad. Damn, this world's packed too, dude. Oh, 100% efficiency. We didn't miss anything. Love to see that. But there are still packed people here. I've never seen Hill Giants this bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this world. This isn't even going to work, guys. Gotta try another world. I've never seen Hill Giants be this contested. I guess that's because it's Sunday evening. This might be like a peak time. We just tried 11. We'll try 12. I'll catch up on chat here once I'm ready to log in. Third time's a charm. The best method for cows is magic/range because you can snipe people's kills. That's true. That is facts. Man, this world sucks too. I literally might have to not... Oh, wait. I spoke too soon. We've got 4 here, including myself. This world's fine. I think Hill Giants will comfortably support 4 trainers. OG04, what up, testing me? See, we live, dude. We live. He probably knows, but we live, brother. Hey, guys, by the way, we just had a confirmation that if you hit the bell on my subscription button, it does indeed notify you when I go live. So if you've not already subscribed and hit the bell, there's 36 prayer. Hell yeah. Hit the bell. It does notify you when I go live. Lot better than me reaching out to people in game, and I feel like a bit of a pest when I do that. So Big shout out to the bell, man. Big shout out to the sub bell. Hit the sub bell. It'll let you know when I'm live. And if you haven't already, leave a like and a comment on a VOD. Helps out. Helps out. Help spread the channel. Help spread the game. All right, time to catch up on chat. What are people saying? Yeah, EU hours are probably better. I feel like most players are in America. Most of the people that watch me are in America, and after that it's like Canada, which I thought it was going to be UK after that, but apparently it's my viewership is primarily US, and then after that Canada. So I have no idea who these Canadians are, but I just bring a couple wind strikes and manual cast as many cows as I want. Why do you manual cast, Mazarath? That's insane. Oh, because then you melee them after that. So you snipe them with the manual cast and then melee them. I feel you. The best method for cows is magic range because you can snipe and get the most cow heads per hour. Yeah, Jeremy, I bring like 15 wind strikes and melee that are close. By the way, I kind of skimmed over this, but Chris to the core, man, welcome. I don't think I've seen you on here before. So big, massive welcome to the stream, dude. Love seeing new faces here. If you'd like to share your IGN, something I do love doing whenever someone new arrives is just checking out the account and seeing what they've been doing. Up to you, man, but that'd be a lot of fun. Just see how you've been enjoying this beautiful server that we're all very, very lucky and thankful to Pizzazz to bestowing upon us. David, welcome, man. Hit 40 in melee combats. You and Mazzaroth both. We got 2 base 40s that have just recently hit the milestone. Mazzaroth and David, congratulations, guys. I mean, it's reason for celebration. Good job. If you want us to secure some more mobs for your manual cast is the way forward. Yeah, that makes sense. That does indeed make sense. John just hopped on. All right. Let's get a little bit of advertising going here early in the stream. See, this is the thing. Like, we already got John1246 hanging out with the boys, and here I am, like, bothering him. Like, that's the issue with doing this. Apologize for the unnecessary bother, but huge thanks, man, for being here. Oh, Garlic's live! Bro, Garlic's live. Everyone leave and go check out Garlic. Let's go check out Garlic right now. Let's collab. Bro, let's collab. So those of you who don't know Garlic, go search him right now. He is, in my opinion, the best content creator for 04. His YouTube name is Garlic04. Check out Garlic04. You know what? I'm just going to post it. That's going to make it easier on everybody. He just started his channel. He's got 2 videos up, and he makes banger content. I'm trying to get my girlfriend into Runescape. Can you add her? Yeah, I can. Dude, I can't believe you're getting your girlfriend to Runescape. That's so epic. Let me get Garlic's channel here for everybody, and then we'll get that done too. All right, everybody go and drop this man that I'm about to post a sub. This guy has the best content on YouTube for 04. It's only 2 videos, but we got to give him, it's a gentleman, a bunch of encouragement. John, I just added Voss to my friends list, and it looks like she's not online yet. So, or maybe she just needs to add me. She might have private chat off. If she's got private chat off, tell her to turn it on, and I'll tell her what up. And if she's not on, get your girl on, bro. We're scaping, man. We're playing 04scape. Get her in here. I know you're doing your best. It's hard. I've never once... Oh, why am I not wearing my Eddie shield? That's funny. I have never once gotten my wife to play RuneScape. I did get her to play World of Warcraft Classic with me. It was pretty epic. She got a druid to level 10. And those who know, level 10 on druid... And level 10 on any class is a big level. But level 10 on druid... Bear form, man. When you shift into bear form, your armor nearly doubles and your health nearly doubles. It's like a insane power spike for the class. And then you get another power spike at 20 when you unlock cat. Well, I was about to say you get another power spike at 20 when you unlock cat form, but in reality, that power spike doesn't really come online until like 26. But cat form is the next big power spike after bear form. There's Voss. Yeah. Voss logged in. Lanthus, what's the move for nature tally? The move for nature tally is we did a bunch of research yesterday with Ken. Ken, if you don't know, is the creator of this market tool. So Ken, who created this, came and hung out with us. It was pretty sick. And we have confirmed that the Nature Talisman is a drop from the rare drop table, okay? And it's interesting. I don't know of any other item in the game that works like this. Nature Talisman and Chaos Talisman are sister talismans. Either one drops or the other drops. So what happens is the rare drop table rolls a talisman and then either drops Nature or Chaos, depending on whether you are above or below ground. If you are below ground, so for example, like right now, our character is situated in a dungeon, you will get a Chaos Talisman if you roll a talisman off the rare drop table. If you are above ground, anywhere in the overworld, and you roll a talisman, it will be a Nature Talisman. So my plan is to get level 60 combat across every melee skill, and then identify which monster I can most efficiently kill to have the most frequent rolls against the rare drop table. I still don't know what monster that is, and I'm still researching that. So if anybody knows which monster is the most efficient for getting the rare drop table, let me know. Voss, your girlfriend, wants to know if I want to buy rune essence for 35 each. I don't think I do. I want to help her out. How many does she have? How many do you have? If it's just like 150 or 200, like she just made a few trips and wants to sell them, I might buy them. But like, I'm seeing offers for 25. I feel like 35 is a lot. 560 is honestly not that many. 560 times 35. Let's math that out. We might be doing this to help out our boy here. It's possible. That's some knowledge right there. I was planning on fire giants, but yeah. So waterfall dungeons underground, correct. However, somebody came into this chat and said that fire giants are unique and are the only monster in the game that have the chance to drop both talismans. I have not confirmed that. That was like, grapevine lore. I'd like to hear from the devs whether that's the case or not. Honestly, I don't even know how to confirm it. Let me post my Discord channel here, because the link that Ken put is there. So if you go to this Discord channel, you go to the general chat. Holy shit, dude, the S mine line is popping off. Dang, okay. I guess people are mining S. Oh, we just got a shade. I don't have any food, but a little bit of focus here while we pray flick. A little bit of focus while we pray flick. Voss, I don't know if you're on my channel, but yeah, I'll do 30. Let me just finish this hill giant. Run. I need basically one more drop. Oh my god, he just hit a 7 on me. That's scary. I'm just gonna use my prayer. I'm not even gonna flick. I'd like to be able to get one more inventory slot before running. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, she logged off. Maybe she's hopping to my world or something. I don't know. But I will buy those from Voss. I don't know if she's on the stream. Looks like there's a couple of people who are joining here. We're at 10 viewers, which is a lot of fun. This is like the fastest we've ever gotten to double-digit viewers, by the way. When I started streaming this game about a week and a half ago, we were anywhere from like 0 to 3 viewers, and then we'd peak around 5. Then we got to where we were getting 7 to 8 around peak. That was like a week ago. And now we're like 10, 20 minutes into a stream, and we're hitting double-digit concurrent viewers. So the O4 community is showing up and supporting me, and it's really awesome, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Jay, what up, man? How are you? What up, what up? I'm watching the stream with my boyfriend, John. Okay, so I knew you were John's boyfriend, and I knew John had the stream up. I just didn't know if that translated, I wasn't sure if you knew. So, yes, Voss, can you meet me at Varrock West? It looks like you hopped to my world. I just need one drop that fills an inventory slot, or to get low enough on health that I don't feel comfortable here anymore, whichever comes first, and then I will come to Varrock West. Mining iron, are you... So, okay, few questions. Mining iron, very curious to me, because everybody's mining coal right now. So, questions. What's your mining level? Are you power mining iron? And if you're not power mining iron, why are you mining iron instead of coal? Banking iron to 60 so I can mine coal and guild. And you're banking it, so okay. I mean, the only reason I could see to do that is if you are going to be using all that iron to make steel bars And then those steel bars will turn into plate bodies, and those will high out for 1.2k gold each. So, I mean, that would make sense. Chris to the core, mine iron for smithing steel bars unless you want to buy them. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying. I completely agree with that. That is sound RuneScape knowledge to be dropping on the chat. So John deserves 2 shout-outs right now. Okay, first of all, he got his girlfriend to play 04scape. Let's go, John. Good job on ya. Voss, even better on you for heeding the call. Your boyfriend knows gaming. He's got great taste. And listen, if he's got this kind of taste in games, you must have great taste in choosing a boyfriend. So big shout-out to John and Voss. Second shout-out coming to John. I don't know if y'all were here, but yesterday we did something really cool. We did Sweat and Scape. First time it's ever happened. Sweat and Scape. Sweat and Scape, I've coined this term, is when you are playing RuneScape and getting an IRL sweat-driven workout at the same time. So right here, we laid out a workout mat. Right here, we pulled out the weights. And we threw on a 40-minute workout video. And we AFK'd at the Black Knights. So we walked into the Black... There's my last inventory slot. So we will be coming to Varrock West here, Voss, shortly. I'll shoot you a PM in game. Headed to you now. So it was completely epic. We AFK'd at the Black Knights to get some XP while doing a full 40-minute workout. Grinding IRL and grinding in-game at the same time. Where does John fit into this picture? I was like 5 to 10% through the journey from Falador West Bank to the Black Knights Fortress when he, like an absolute legend, drops in the chat, "Hey bro, you need a bronze medium helm and an iron chain body." Bro, huge, man. I would have walked all the way there and just not been able to get in. It would have been miserable. All right, Voss, how many of these are we buying? I don't remember. I'll just have you throw them into the trade window and I will give you 30 a pop for them. You know what? You're new. You're new. So yes, 35. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I will. $560 times 35. I can't help myself from noticing, guys, because I've got a little stream. I don't know what to call this. Oh, I do know what to call it. It says it right there. I've got this stream YouTube live control panel on my other monitor here. And I can't help but notice the... I might need to bring more chats than this. Yeah, I do. I'm going to bring 2 more. I totally get it. That used to work from my memory. You used to be able to type capital letters with spaces, but... So yeah, okay, I got this YouTube live control panel here, and I can't help but notice the CCUs. I mean, they're kind of bopping up and down, which is normal. People come in, they peek their heads in, see what's up. But I mean, we're going between 11 and 13 concurrent viewers. So those of you who are brand new here, welcome, welcome. I'm Josh Brown. I started streaming RuneScape in 2018 on Twitch. I had like 6 weeks with nothing to do but stream, and it was the most fun I ever had. When I started a job after that 6-week stint, I just couldn't keep up with both. But today, 04 came out, and I'm like, I gotta try this again. And I have a job that I can sustain streaming and the job. And I've never had more fun, man. I've never had more fun. So huge shout out to everybody here. Thanks for joining me on this journey. And you know what? I'm glad to join you on the same journey that you're on, because it feels like we're all in it together, enjoying this awesome server. Look at these crazy lads not picking up steel swords. Do they not know that these sell for 300 each in Varrock? I mean, that's 600 gold right there for like going to a shop. Would you pick up 300 gold on the ground? I would. Anyway, I just want to say huge shout out to everybody here. If you're brand new here, please drop a sub on the channel and hit the bell for notifications so you see when I'm live. And anyone who's a vet here and wants to give some extra support to the channel, hop on my VODs, find any of the VODs. If you look at my main channel and it goes home, videos, playlist, live. Find that live tab. In there, you can click on any VOD, leave a like and a comment on that VOD, and it'll really help drive the algorithm. Yeah, Voss, I get being nervous to sell something for the first time because there's a bunch of things that are nerve-wracking about it. I mean, let's go through them. First of all, you don't know if you're getting scammed. Second of all, you're a noob and he's an expert, and you don't want to offend somebody by lowballing them, and you don't really know the market yet because you're kind of new. So, like, you don't want to do something rude by putting an offer that's, like, offensive. And then 3, it's like you're still learning the trade interface. You don't exactly know how all this works yet, and you don't want to, like, waste someone's time by, like, fumbling and not quite doing it the way that it's supposed to be done. So there's a lot of things there where, like, I mean, anyone who has any sort of empathy or, like, social cognition, I totally understand being, like, a little bit nervous to do a first trade. Jay, I realize I missed this from me. So right now you're going to harvest your own materials for 1 to 70 fletching from steel arrows. So you're just going to like Iron Man your way on the like logs and the steel bars and the feathers to get 1 to 70 fletching. I actually don't quite understand what the best thing is to do with fletching. I never have in this game ever used a cannon. I know that they're a big part of the meta though. And they use cannonballs, and cannonballs require steel bars. So I'm like, if you're going to be training range, do you want steel arrows or do you go straight to the cannon? I have no idea. Oh, that's true, man. The ranging guild. Yeah. $70 flesh to start fletching my U-longs to elk. So, yeah, that's going to be, like, the main moneymaker in the game for a long time. My only question about that is whether people will be able to get flax for a reasonable price, because everybody already knows this method, and so day one, the flax fields are going to be overrun. And from what I understand, flax plants in this version of the game have 1 flax per plant. It's like grain, like when you go to a wheat field and you pick a grain and the grain disappears after 1 click. So it might be nay impossible to farm your own flax. And if you're buying it, the price, I mean, people are going to be selling flax based on the high alch value of Yu Longbow, which is public knowledge. So I wonder if there's basically going to be a flax market, right? All the flax pickers are going to determine whether or not Yu Longs remain a profitable enterprise. Because, I mean, there's nothing stopping them from raising the price of flax to a point where it is not profit to high alch the Yu Longs. Oh, I'm on attack. I did not realize I was on attack. I should be training strength here. That's okay. We'll miss a little bit less. And that, you know, that would be a real bust for Fletchers if, you know, they're crafting their Yu Longs at a break even and all they're getting out of it is fletching XP. That's essentially what the rune miners are trying to do to the rune crafters. Right, dude. Exactly, Lanthus. The Essence Union has made rune crafting not just an experience farm for break even, but worse. It is literally a profit loss. It's really bad. Hey, I just saw that guy get a zombie who spawned on him. Are zombies worth killing? Or should you just, like, run from the zombie and go kill another hill giant? Like, do they have a drop table? Boy, this is starting to get a little bit... no, it's not that crowded. The south side was just crowded. I needed to get back to the north side. $53 strength. Let's go. The goal is 60. The goal is 60. You think Spirit... Well, Spirit Trees for the Rune Axe is for sure the best. I don't know if it's the only, because I think that the... Yeah, he's already gone. I was going to give him fish, but... Oh, dude, he almost got killed by that zombie. I didn't even realize that. That was scary for him, huh? Oh, this world is beautiful, man. I'm the only white dot on the minimap. This is what we love to see. So, I want to talk about the other grind that has been distracting me from this hill giant thing. And that is the crafting grind. Because all this is in prep for a nature talisman. The only way to get this nature talisman is to hit the rare drop table. The Ring of Wealth doubles your chance of hitting the rare drop table. Ring of Wealth requires 55 crafting. Mazerrath has volunteered and said that he'd craft it for us. And we could buy it off of him. Which is, you know, maybe that's the way we're going to end up doing it. But I've wondered if I should try and get 55 crafting. And if I do, I think the way to get it is through silver mining. I've got like 600 cowhides banked. I could use those to get enough crafting levels to get into the crafting guild and then start mining silver there. And if I were to do that, what I'd be able to do is run the crafting method that I've done a lot on a free-to-play Iron Man that involves taking an air talisman and an inventory full of rune essence, and you take it to the air temple, you craft them into air runes, then you walk to the crafting guild from the air temple and fill your inventory with silver. If you're on free-to-play Iron Man in OSRS, you teleport back to Falador. I don't know if that makes sense to do in this game because laws are so high in price right now. It might, though. I've gotten a bunch of laws just from killing hill giants, so maybe it's worth it just for the extra efficiency. The other thing is that when you're playing OSRs, you find like 3 to 4 worlds, and you hop between them. You can't do that in this. The 45-second hop timer makes world hopping for silver just not worth it at all. By the time you world hop, the silver that you would have mined would have been back. So I guess what you would do is probably fold some gold into the silver mining that you're doing. So to be gold, silver, and air runes all in one circuit using the East Falador Bank. I just saw Garlic log out. If Garlic logs back in, but he's UK time. I should have hit him up to do a collab sooner, but I got distracted. Let's see if he's still live. Yeah, he's live. He's live. I can hear. That's what you're hearing is him. Let's see if he wants to do a collab. You guys are gonna hear him in the background for a minute. I'm gonna offer. He might want to just focus, but that's fine.
I know. I think I've met a couple of people that are from Sheffield before. I've never been myself.
Yeah, dude. Nature Talent is a conundrum indeed. I mean, the first one is predicted to go for like 200K.
No, back to Lumfor, you stole my spot. I just like this spot over here, it's free. Nice, I've never been. Want to go though? I don't think there's much going on in Sheffield, to be honest. I mean, I can't speak for the people of Sheffield. Obviously, I've never been there, but I think the reason I've never been there is because I've never had a real good reason to go. Nothing that's ever Sheffield that's drawn me into Sheffield. Let's put it that way. Don't come here for the weather though.
400K is already an offer. So there you go. The floor's been set. The floor's been set for 400K.
The second Tuesday of like July every 3 years, maybe.
The meta is going to be killing monsters above ground that can access the rare drop table.
I'm good, man. How are you? Are you still live? On the stream? How was your stream? We're talking about that. I mean, like, this weekend's been it's been like pretty cold this month, but this weekend we've gone up to like 16 degrees, which is pretty warm for the UK. I'm live. Hey man, how's your stream going? I was saying that as well, like, there was, I think last year or the year before, there was like a solid week where we had like mid 30 degree weather, which is like unheard of in the UK, and everyone was just dying because we don't have AC because we never really need it, and
Those of you who don't know, I am tuning into Garlic's stream right now. If you haven't already, give Garlic a sub. He is an excellent, excellent content creator. I'm offering if he wants to do an off-the-cuff chat. I'm not sure if he's gonna want to though. If he doesn't, that's okay. But either way, send him some subs. He deserves it, man. And he's UK time, so like.
I can do if you would like. You have sort of topics you want to speak about. Also, you can do like imp capture early if you get the beads from imps.
Toto Bamf, what up, my dude? I am chilling and grinding, man. I'm trying to get a first ever collab going here with Garlic.
Witch's Potion. Witch's Potion also gives you a bit of magic XP. So do those two quests as well if you want a little extra. Cows is also a good return on fire straight cast if you sell the hides. Yeah, cows and chickens are good because if you kill chickens, you get feathers, and then you can use them to fish, so you can get yourself some food when you're not fly fishing. And cows obviously very good for cow hide just to sell, or if you want to get your crafting level up with it as well. Very good options early on. That's what I did.
Yeah, man. You hear Garlic in the background here just because I'm seeing if he wants to get on Discord, so it's gonna be a little bit of a cross chat here for a second.
I will say, Josh, we should put some sort of time limit on it, so I can like hop out after a certain period of time. Otherwise, I would just be speaking to you for forever. Because I'm much further ahead time zone-wise than you. Also, are you planning on doing another escape and sweat today? I saw that yesterday. The most insane thing I've seen someone do on a workout. Typical British chatterbox like me sometimes. Yeah, it depends. Like, Josh asked me to hop in a Discord call with him yesterday. But I'd literally just got home after like playing Dungeons and Dragons for like 8 hours straight. And my brain was just fried. I'm not able to string a coherent sentence together. So. By the way, the hop selling is worth it if you need cash. Got 35k from 600 symbols. Ooh, that's pretty good actually. Yeah, I've been like I said earlier, I'm too lazy to really hop worlds because it's such a pain in the ass. So I've just been like, if I know I'm going to like Valor, Lumbridge, or Baron, I'll just like take 10 of an item out and just sell it to the general store, and then the next time I'm passing, I'll take another 10 out and slowly chip away at the stacks of items. Man, I haven't played D&D since like the summer of year 7. Oh man, I've been like a forever DM for like the last 10 years. So. That's the thing as well, is like I'm not just a player as well, I'm a DM, so I'm having to constantly speak for like 8 hours straight. And yeah, it's just like it's super fun, but it's so draining. Like I get back home and I'm just like I just need to like turn my brain off and like mindlessly grind something, you know? Or just like watch videos. Paddle Trial Worlds open in tabs, just cycle through them. See, I was wondering, is there an easier way to hop worlds? Because like it is doing my head in when I need to trade with someone. And I saw a screenshot somewhere in the Discord of like someone had like their game window, and then on the right hand side it had like a list of all the worlds. I don't know whether that like is a thing, if it's just an edited picture, if someone's like created their own client, I don't know. Gonna hop back over my stream. No worries, Josh. Yeah, let me know when you want to arrange like some sort of
All right. We're back. Doing a little bit of prep for some streamer collab there. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I don't see a lot of streamers engaging with each other yet. A lot of that happens in old school, and I think it's really cool. Good day, Craig. How are you, man? Lanthus, thanks for joining, man. It's been real hanging. And the stats are looking like this right now. Right now we're trying to get base 60s in melee, so we're getting there. We're climbing. Craig, what are you up to, man? Remember that 11-hour bus ride I had earlier last week? Did it again, now I'm home. I do remember that. Yeah, dude. It must be so nice to be home after all that. Like, I was just traveling, and my gosh, it drains me to go traveling. Especially airports. Somehow I prefer driving to flying. Like, I'd rather drive 5 hours than fly 2. But bus rides are tough, man. The reason I like driving is because I'm the one at the wheel. You know, when I'm on a bus, I'm not at the wheel. I still have some potential to get car sick. I don't know if you guys get car sick. I don't when I'm driving, but I do if I'm in the back seat of someone's car. Toto Banff, you got AFK wood cutting to 67 or nearly. That's awesome, man. That's going to be so useful in members for fletching, man. You know, it's just RNG when you're filling your inventory at these Hill Giant runs. Like, this inventory filled up super quick, partly because people around us were not picking up their steel longswords. So it's like I try to bring the right amount of food so that I run out of food right as my inventory is filling up. And I never quite get it right. Slept at least 7 hours. Daylight savings fucked my sleep up last night. Yeah, dude, daylight savings sucks, man. We planned for it this year, which was really good. We don't normally do that. But we like knew it was coming, so we like went to bed an hour earlier, and that helped a lot. Someone's here that we know. We got a green dot. Who's this? Deer. What up, Deer? Oh, what? Oops. I'll have to tell him that was Gary's auto mod because that was kind of weird to say hey and then immediately say come check out my stream, but I did not mean to type that. That was Gary's auto typer, LOL. I did not plan on making a clan. I'd be happy to join one. I'm like kind of in a clan right now because I'm in a Discord. But it's a PvP clan, and all the clans I found are PvP clans. And I'm just not that interested in PvP. It'd be really nice if there was a way to like have a status message notifying people that you're on mobile. I'm looking for one, but I don't want it to be sweaty and to be a slave to the leaders. That sounds terrible. Yeah, I mean, I'm used to being an Iron Man, so trying to like, I'm used to playing my account like literally entirely for myself. I could not go from that to playing for some other person and their plans and what they want to do. That would be very, very difficult for me. I couldn't handle it. Is Cup Holders a clan? Hey, does anyone in chat already have base 60s for melee? Because I'm starting to wonder if I should be training on something other than hill giants. And I don't know when to do that. Like, maybe I should be at lesser demons right now or something. I just am not sure. Oh, that's interesting, man. I would consider that, especially if they're not doing very much PKing and they're community based. Because I'm in 2 clan discords right now, and they're both PK focused. It'd be really nice to have a non-PK focused clan. That'd be cool. Oh, it's based on prayer. Okay, thank you, Jay. That makes sense. So that means that everything else you're doing, you're pray flicking the whole time? Oh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun to pray flick for my entire rest of my melee training once I hit 43 prayer. Could reach out to Dave Blunt's in-gamer Discord. Pretty sure he awesome. Oh, I've seen Dave Blunt's YouTube videos, man, for sure. I didn't realize that he was the one who owned it. Dave Blunt's makes decent content, man. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. No, auto bar smithing is absolutely stupid. I mean, yes. So yeah, he's also going for 60 strength, which is my goal, and he's saying 43 prayer. What do you guys think, man? Should I go to the boneyard and get 43 prayer and just skip to this? It's just like, how do I explain this, man? So, I would not want auto smithing bar in this game. But I do want auto smithing in OSRS. So like, I don't know, it's weird, man. Like I like no bar for this game, and I like the bar for OSRS. So it's like they're two different games, and they need their own fields. When do we get Make X? I don't know. Does that come in this game at all? Luckily, can one tick bowstring on bows. Hill Giants aren't much less prayer XP than Boneyard. Okay, then forget Boneyard. Never bought our sword. Yeah, I never bought a rune sword. I did 1 to 62 runecraft. So I had money in runes. I read on forums a mod saying we are getting Make X, just wonder when. That's going to be a huge change, man. That's going to add a bunch more AFK activity to this game. I guess I like it. I don't know. It's so weird, man. So, like, anytime that an activity in any game becomes easier, it does feel a bit like it devalues whatever the players did prior to the update. You know, I mean, if they increase the experience of anything in the game by 1, now suddenly everybody who put the full grind in before the experience was increased feels like they got slighted. And I mean, adding Make X is not quite the equivalent of increasing the experience, but it almost is. I mean, you know, there's no AFKs. Okay, I think we're actually gonna see. I don't know why people don't pick up these kite shields. They're 162 each if you sell them in Fally, man. That is like worth it. Like I've got more than 500 gold just in iron kite shields here. Jeez, no clue. I didn't take note. Imagine the poor souls who buried bones for 99 prayer before. Yeah, dude, exactly. Before player-owned house altars. Like, and that's the kind of stuff that does get people to quit games. The advantage that this server is going to have, though, is that everybody already knows what's coming, so there's not going to be any surprises. So that'll help, but still, like, Yo, Chaos. Do you watch O4 content? Watching a movie right now? Nice, man. Oh, like my stream specifically or just in general? IDK who I've told about. That's cool that he's heard of my stream, man. I should confirm that. I'm just assuming that it was the algorithm. Yeah, he confirmed it. Bum, 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 bum. Every time this song comes on this playlist, I'm pretty sure it's Catherby. I haven't been to Catherby in years. It's literally, I can say that. That's truth. I've not been to Catherby in years. It's probably been since 2018. But I think this is the Catherby song because I used to spend so much time in Catherby fishing for... Oh, wait. We are full inventory. We can head back. Probably same as you, brother. All right. Full BRB. Oh, wow. I did not realize we only had 20 energy. Normally I have full energy when I leave. So what do you guys think? Should I consider... Should I consider doing this crafting grind? I don't know if I'm going to have time in 3 weeks. How long do you think it's going to take me to get 60 melees? Like, if I stream between, like, now and 10, so that's, like, at 7 p.m. here, in 3 hours, do you think I'm going to be 60 strength? Probably not. Who can answer that? Does anybody know what strength experience per hour is at Hill Giants? If I'm wearing basically full rune? Oh, dude, ask AI. That's actually brilliant. I've not even thought about using AI for this game. I bet it has good answers. My only concern with AI is does it know how to separate the 2007 and the RS3 information from the 2004 information. I've never heard of Index. Index on YouTube, I take it? You know what I'd love is if this Alt Tab could be on a different monitor. Because like every time I hit Alt Tab, all you have to suffer through and see this. You know what? Maybe I should stream the game. Let me try. No, I can't really stream just the game. That wouldn't work. Yeah, I'd like to have a way for you not to have to all see this Alt Tab stuff every time I do it. But I don't. I've got two monitors. I don't know how to make. I could just flip the monitors around. Maybe I'll do that. I'm not gonna do it today, but yeah, I'll flip these monitors around. Oh, but then if I change the orientation of the monitor, I don't know. Strength only 14 to 17k per hour, calculated with 55 strength and your current strength bonus. Okay, so let's run with those numbers. You should figure out how to edit your face cam to be in your mini map. I can do that right now. Is this better, guys? What do you think? Is this a better format? Oh no, guys, we have to world hop. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are here. I don't want to have to world hop. There we go. Try to use all the screen real estate. Is that better? Is this an upgrade? So far the feedback's positive. Looks like my chat here needs to be like that. No, we probably should just make the webcam a little smaller so that it's not clipping into the... Yeah, we have to world hop, dude. This is lame. Too many people. Let's try the World 8. Yeah, so if we make this a little smaller... like that. We got a pretty good, and I don't mind that at all, and a very slightly better. So we're gonna roll with it, guys. This is the new format. My current goal is still to get 60, 60, and 75 woodcutting from members. That seems very doable. That seems very doable. 1, 2, man, this world's packed as well. Look, Bucky's asking where else is a good place to train. I don't blame him because like everything here is absolutely packed. This guy's leaving steel longswords on the ground like a madman. Those are 300 each. As I leave coins on the ground, didn't mean to. Still at 46 attack and 51 strength right now, and 23 RC. Do you have an RC goal? Obviously you do. Everybody has an RC goal. It's 44 for natures. Let's see if there's anyone running right now. Look at these crazy people leaving stacks of coins on the ground. Did you want to chat now soon? Yeah, dude, let's do it. Yeah, just to 1x nature runes, exactly, yeah. And 1x, dude, is so strong. Like, that's going to be best for, like, probably a good month. I don't think anyone's getting 91 rune crafting for a good, like, 3 to 4 weeks of members. Yeah, most people don't like to train RC. It's understandable. All right, guys, we're going to do a little collab here with Sir Garlic. All right, I'm going to pause the music, and we're going to hit up Mr. Garlic here. Turn this effect volume off as well. Test, hello. Test. Hey, Garlic, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing wonderfully. Nice to kind of meet you here on Disc, and also hello to the chat, assuming you're still live.
I am still live. Guys, if you could just let me know if Josh is too loud, too quiet, that'd be great. So we can get it balanced.
Same thing on my end for those here on my stream. We'll give people a minute here to do audio checks here, and then we can kind of dive into just getting to know each other. That'll be fun.
Sure, man. Down a tiny bit, yeah. Try saying something for me.
Test, making sure audio is all checked out.
How's that, guys?
People are hearing you and already asking where you stream at, and like I'm like constantly spamming your channel. This is like probably the fourth time I've linked it.
The only place I stream is YouTube because you can't stream this on Twitch. Otherwise, I would be streaming on Twitch.
I streamed on Twitch in 2018. I was streaming a Members Iron Man account on '07. And it was a lot of fun. That was my first time streaming, and this is the first time I streamed since then. So it's been a long hiatus.
Oh hell yeah, man!
Oh,
So
dude.
I used to make old school RuneScape and Path of Exile videos and stream those games a couple years ago, and that did quite well. But I made a whole new account and everything for 2004.
You just kind of struck a heartstring for me mentioning Path of Exile. If I had to choose a favorite game of all time, I hate saying this in front of a RuneScape audience, but RuneScape probably comes number 2 for me after Path of Exile.
Man, no, RuneScape's always been number one for me. I basically made a YouTube series that was like RuneScape player tries Path of Exile, and it was like chat teaching me how to play the game.
Oh,
And I
I see.
basically in one season I went through and like killed all of the bosses, killed Maven and all that, and did that. Tried to play another season, got a little bit of the way through that, and then just got a bit burnt out from making videos of it.
No, that's understandable. So, I mean, in the MMO genre, RuneScape's top for me. So, like MMOs, it goes WoW, RuneScape, and then like everything else, it like WoW and RuneScape are no, flip those around. RuneScape, WoW, WoW's number 2, and then I feel like those two games are in a league of their own, and then everything else for MMOs. But the ARPG is my favorite genre, and so it's tough.
Okay. Because I never played WoW as a kid. I think I logged in and got to like level 5, and then I was just like, no, I prefer RuneScape. But recently, I made an account and I played for like a month on the classic server, and I got to like level 26, 27. And it was pretty fun because I never had that experience as a kid, and I know it's a massive game for a lot of people because they grew up with it. But I never really had that experience, so I didn't have any nostalgia for it.
That's perfect. And even without the nostalgia, you made an excellent choice choosing the vanilla servers. They have a certain magic to them. And I mean, it's reminiscent of exactly what we're doing right now. Literally sacrificing to the '07 and the modern RS3 at the altar of the '04scape servers because we just like the old way that the game felt. It's cool seeing this happen almost like a third time, because the first time I ever saw this happen was with RuneScape when they launched 2007. Then it happened again with WoW when they released vanilla. But I think this is a first, man. I think this is the first time in gaming, it's a bit of history, if you will, where a game that has been around for 20 plus years has a reboot. The reboot is more successful than the original. And then the reboot changes so much that it needs a third reboot. So the third reboot, we're yet to see. This is like history in the making. Will this third reboot of the game ever outpace what is now '07scape? To be determined. It's really interesting to be a part of, though.
Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of people have nostalgia for how the game used to be, and then a lot of people maybe don't have nostalgia, but just prefer how the game was back here and feel that more of the modern updates have sort of taken the game in a direction that they're not necessarily a fan of anymore.
100%. So I'm curious, man. How did you find this server, and when did you start playing?
How did I find this server? That's a good question. I honestly can't remember. I think I must have seen a YouTube video on it. I don't remember who it was, but I've played private servers before in the past to like just like have better XP rates or like PK on and stuff. But then I got back into old school a lot more, and I've like AFKing on my main account trying to max on there. But I was like, I just want something else to play while I'm just like mining stars on old school. Started this up and just sort of got hooked into it. It seems like it's got like the community on this server is a lot better than a lot of the communities on other private servers because it's got less of that private server vibe. It's like 1-to-1 XP rates, and everyone just seems like a lot less toxic, should we say, than a lot of other private servers. So I've just sort of stuck with it and met loads of cool people that have made me want to keep playing.
So when you were playing your main account, and when you say main, I assume on '07?
Yeah, I've got a main and an Iron Man on '07.
Nice. Okay. I'll get into my '07 experience here in a bit, but so for your initial foray into '04, were you side monitoring '04 while maining your '07 accounts, and this was like your side project, and '04 your main project, or '07 your main project?
No, I was side monitoring '07 because all I'm doing is like mining shooting stars. So I just click once every 5 minutes on my third monitor, and just play 2004 on my main one.
Okay, so you like dove right in. As soon as you loaded this up, you immediately made it your first primary monitor game.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, I'm gonna kind of share my like intro to this here, which is kind of the opposite. So on 07, from 2018, I've got my members Iron Man. I haven't really played it much since 2018. He's got 1500 skill level. He was a lot of fun. I was streaming for like 6 weeks straight, and then had to like start a job and couldn't keep up with streaming and the new job. So that account just kind of got buried. But then about like 4 years ago, I don't know what came over me, but I was like, I'm really bored and I want to play RuneScape, and I don't want to play it on a computer. I want to play it on mobile. So I made this account. I called it Josh Brown Mob for mobile. And I started it as an Iron Man, a free-to-play Iron Man. And I thought it was like going to be like something I like play for a bit and then drop. I got so into it, man. I got sucked into the free-to-play meta for Iron Man. And I don't know if you know this, there is literally a whole website and Discord and community dedicated specifically to the 2007 games free-to-play Iron Man meta. And so,
it's a huge community.
It's huge. And have you met Pause or seen any of his content?
I've seen his videos. Yeah, I've not spoken to him though.
Same. He's a big part of that community. And
yeah, he's staying free to play when Mumbus comes out on 2004, isn't he?
Yes, he is, which is absurd.
Which is wild.
I can't believe. I almost like. I'm curious to see if he sticks to it, because like, it's easier said than done. Because right now on free to play in 07, there's a captive audience that keeps a community playing the game simply because it's free. That's not going to exist in this game. Members is going to be free as well. So, I mean, other than the pure desire to play free to play, there's no incentive to play it. So I'm wondering if he ends up as like one of like 5 players and then is like, this isn't fun. I'm going to play members. Or we'll see. Maybe there's going to be like dozens. Maybe there'll be dozens or scores of players that stay free to play. I can tell you Pause is the only one I've heard of as of yet.
I have a feeling he'll stick to it because, I mean, it takes a certain kind of person to stick to runecrafting for that long without focusing on anything else. And I think as well, like, he's got quite popular on YouTube from his content. And I think people are going to want to follow like Snowflake accounts like that, like a free-to-play account, because no one wants to play that account themselves, but people are interested in seeing other people do those kinds of challenges. So I think he'll stick with it because he'll build a community around people that want to watch that kind of content. And I think he just enjoys it. I think he's done free-to-play content on Old School, and I think it's just how he enjoys playing the game, you know?
Boy, either way, whatever happens, I'll be rooting for him because I think it's really cool what he's doing.
Yeah, definitely.
So anyways, I found this game through that free-to-play Iron Man community. I was in a Discord and someone like dropped the link for it. And I was like, nah, I'm not really interested in that. And then I went to there's a website that has all the best metas for the free-to-play Iron Man version of the game. And on the website, in the top left, they've got it posted. They literally have like front and center, top left. First thing you see when you go to this free-to-play Iron Man website is a link to this game. So there's a bunch of collaboration between that community and these devs. And then the straw that broke the camel's back for me was in the Discord for the free-to-play Iron Man community, there's actually a 2004 Scape channel dedicated to just this game. So it was kind of like a marketing thing. I saw it, and then I saw it a second time, and then I saw it a third time when I saw the dedicated 2004 Scape channel. I rolled up an account thinking, let me go look at the graphics. And I was like side monitoring this game, killing chickens, and main monitoring the 2004. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm main monitoring the 2007 game. By like day 3, that flipped entirely.
You swapped them over.
Oh man! By day 3, I was mining Rune Essence on the free-to-play Iron Man and like maining this game. And by day 4, I ditched the free-to-play Iron Man and I was like all in on this. I think like 1 to 2 weeks in, I started streaming, and like this is like the main game. I'm like so sucked in. It's been a blast.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you said that there's like channels for it in the like official free to play for 07, because I sort of maybe thought that main game players would maybe like frown upon like a private server being stretched like that. But now that I think about it, actually, like Slayer Music's been making videos on it, and like I think there's a guy called 25 Buttholes who's been making videos on it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's getting a lot more exposure than like other servers, and I think maybe that's to do with like the
Absolutely.
whole open source non-profit nature of it, maybe.
I can't put my finger on that. It definitely blew up, and I mean, part of it has to be attributed to the quality of the product. I mean, big shout out to Pizzazz. He spent 2 to 3 years of his life making this, and I mean,
Yeah.
it really does not feel any different than what it felt like in 2004 when I started playing this game in middle school, which is just a massive achievement. So, I mean,
Yeah,
quality of the
definitely.
product for sure is a part of it, but then quality products miss all the time just because they don't get bumped. But I mean, people are bumping it. You've got it up on the free to play website. I just had a really cool experience. Someone who watched some other videos on my channel from a different game I used to make videos on popped into the stream just because he saw that I was live, had never seen RuneScape in his life, and was fascinated to learn about it and said he's going to make an account. So some guy who I met playing a mobile game who's never played any version of RuneScape is now going to make an account, and his first exposure to the game is going to be Pizzazz's private server of '04. And that's just wicked
That's
cool.
cool. Yeah.
Anyway, man, tell me about your account and kind of like what your goals are. Like, what are you working on? What have you worked on? And then what will you be working on between now and pay to play releasing?
So I, my main goal is to get all the highest skill requirements for every single members quest. So when members drops, I can do all the quests. I don't have to go train anything. That's sort of like the first goal. I'll probably put some videos out describing this in a bit more detail, but secondary goals are going to be things like nice to have. So I would like to have 44 runecrafting to runecraft natures. I would like to have a certain number of willow logs in the bank to be able to train fletching. I would like to have some herblore secondaries stacked up. So it's sort of everything is gearing towards preparing for members. I thought I had way more time, and then since that
Yes.
announcement that it's actually coming end of March,
Yes.
the timeline has shortened drastically, so I think I need to step up my grind a little bit. But yeah, just basically getting all the skill requirements, and then when members comes out, I think that's going to open up better methods for actually training some skills. So I don't want to go too hard on any one specific skill because there'll probably be better methods when members comes out. I just want to be able to have members comes out and I am able to do everything. I'm not locked down because I don't have any of the requirements. That's my general goal.
Okay.
And I would like to do all the quests when they come out.
Is there any single skill that you're singular focused on and putting weight, extra effort into just that one skill, or are you keeping it all even?
At the moment, I'm just sort of trying to get the skill requirements. So I've spent a little bit of time mining. I've got that knocked out. 52 is the max skill requirement for that. I've got 50 wood cutting. Most of them are in the 50s for Legends Quest is the one quest that's going to have the highest requirements. But after I've got all of those, I'm not quite sure what to focus on. I want to get my combats up because I'm only in the 40s in combats, and I'd like to be able to do things like go to KBD with a group of people and things like that. I'd also like to give PKing a try in the future, so I'm gonna have to get my prayer up, my ranged up, my magic up, things like that. But in general, I just sort of grind something out for a particular means to an end, or until I get bored and then I switch it up. I'm not like Pause. I can't just do runecrafting for a week straight.
So Pause inspired me to do just that, if you can believe it. And that's what I've been doing. So about 2-3 days ago, I hit runecraft leaderboards with 62 runecrafting.
Nice.
That whole idea just got flipped on its head when the announcement came out. I'm sure you've noticed, as everyone did, the price of S just completely went through the roof. It doubled. It went from 25 per S to 50.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. I mean, that just made me. It was almost a good and bad thing at the same time. It forced me to be creative. And so my creative pivot was I'm going to now work towards doing everything I can to set myself up to be able to farm a nature talisman as quickly as possible. And the first part of that for me was getting combat levels. So, I'm going for base 60 combats. And then after that, it's going to be farming monsters that have the best chance to hit the rare drop table. And this is still a research project for me. I cannot find good intel on what is the best monster in the game to hit the rare drop table with. Because there's a bit of a balance there. You've got either A, a monster can have a high percentage chance of hitting the rare drop table, better dice roll, or B, a monster can be quick to kill, more dice rolls. And so balancing those two, I still have no idea which monster I should be farming to get the most chances at the rare drop table. And I don't know if you have any clue on that. If not, that's okay. But if you have some ideas, I'm open to them.
I don't know a specific monster, but what I would say is more dice rolls is usually gives you a better chance than one dice roll with a higher chance of hitting it. Like the more dice you end up rolling in the long term is going to give you a greater chance of success, I think. So obviously you need to find the balance somewhere in the middle, but I would sort of steer more towards something that's quicker to kill rather than one thing that's got a better chance that just because, like, if it was not such a ridiculous chance, you'd be better off just killing the thing with a better chance over and over again until you get it. But some of the rare drop table stuff is great. Like, I think I was looking earlier, like the dragon shield half from a hill giant is like, without a ring of wealth on, it's like 1 in 174,000. Like,
oh wow, wow!
How are you? Like, if it took like 2 minutes to kill a hill giant, there's no chance you're getting that.
Yeah, it's unfarmable. It's slot machine. So on the rare drop table, the nature talisman is 1 in 24. So first you have to hit the rare drop table, and then, so 24 rare drop tables on average is going to get it. Something interesting that I learned, I don't know if you know this, nature talisman and chaos talisman are actually sister items.
Whether you kill them above or underground, right?
Exactly. And so I just learned this yesterday. Yeah. If you're below ground in a dungeon and you roll a talisman, it's going to be a chaos. And then if you're above ground, it's going to be a nature. Somebody in my chat, and I've not been able to verify this, they claim that fire giants are unique and that there's no other monster in the game other than fire giants that has somehow the ability to drop both.
Yes, that's correct.
And if that is correct, is it proven that it's going to be that way in 2004? Because all the code is public. And yesterday we had the developer of the marketplace that we all use, which is actually a separate app that he developed on his own. It's unaffiliated with Lost City. So even though it's linked up there, it's actually totally unaffiliated, and he's the sole developer. But he knows a lot about the code, and he posted a picture of the exact part of the code that determines the drop of the nature talisman. And I'm not a coder, but I couldn't discern anything in there that seemed like it would indicate that any monster has a different drop rate for either of these items. Like, I feel like something in the code would say fire giant, and I'm looking at here and I don't see like fire giant or any sort of variable for fire giant.
I mean, I'm not a coder either, but I'm assuming like fire giant would be referenced, like there'll be like a file or something that has all the data for the fire giant, and they'll just reference that file by like a number or a string or something. So you might not actually see the words fire giant. But to be honest, I've never seen any code for RuneScape, so I could be completely wrong.
So, okay, do you think that makes fire giants the best monster to farm for nature tallies?
I think, possibly. I mean, fire giants are going to be very difficult to farm because they're going to be absolutely packed. Yes. I think the only place that I'm aware of is a waterfall dungeon where you'll be able to kill them, and people are going to be farming them for rune skims. I don't think you're ever going to be able to get a spot. I think there's going to be so many people going there that even if it is the best chance of getting a nature talisman, you're probably better off going somewhere else because you'll be able to actually kill more than like one every 10 minutes,
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I mean, I've been at Hill Giants right now, and I saw you were as well. And Hill Giants are starting to get packed. I've actually had to world hop 3 times just at Hillies. And, I mean, we're going to have a massive player spike when Members comes out. They said they're going to release more worlds. And, the big question is, will the ratio of players to worlds and effectively the ratio of players to resources be the same when Members drops? Or is it going to, dive one way or the other? And no one really knows. I
was talking about this earlier because, on one hand, you've got so much more of the world is opening up, and it's going to be interesting because There's going to be other places that you can go to mine coal. There's going to be other places where you can go to kill certain mobs. So you're going to have a lot less competition on that in that way. But if members release brings in a huge influx of players, that's going to swing the scales back in the same direction, in the other direction. So you might just end up with there's less competition in the case of there's more places to go, but because there's more players, those places are going to get filled up just as quickly as free-to-play worlds get filled up. So I don't know, but I think it all depends on how many players come back or how many new players come in when Members gets released. We'll have to see.
I agree. It'd be nice if we understood the design philosophy. You know, maybe there's some ratio or some ratio that the devs are tracking of like players to worlds where if it gets above a certain amount, that's when they release a new world. As far as I know, Pizzazz has only done one interview, and it was with Vancouver, who streamed it on Kick. Did you get a chance to tune into that?
I tried to watch it. He was a little too energetic for me to watch the whole thing.
I'll reserve.
No shade being thrown at anyone here, but it was just not my vibe. I was like, I can't sit through the whole thing. I'm sorry.
No, I can respect that. I'll reserve any opinions. I was really glad to see Pizzazz choosing to let himself be interviewed by a content creator, and 400 people tuned in. And I mean, already that is such a sign of professionalism that puts Pizzazz above and beyond most like AAA game developers.
It's nice to have that transparency for sure.
Yes, absolutely. You know, if he's open to that, I hope he does more of it, and maybe we can find more than one creator. We could do maybe kind of a roundtable discussion if he's open to it, just to give him an opportunity to speak to the community through the lens of, you know, the rest of the content creators. I think it'd be a great way to do it. But, you know, up to him and up to the creators in the community to see if that's something that would ever happen.
Yeah, I'd like to see more interviews with him, or even if it's not an interview, maybe just like a Q&A where we can post questions and he like goes through and answers them, even if it's just like a Discord post like over text. Just get some more insight into like how he's like approaching the project, and maybe some of this decision making and things that he's like most excited about, or things that he wants to focus on, and what direction he thinks the project should go in. Because everyone's going to have their own opinions, but at the end of the day, you know, he's created this. It'd be interested to see where he wants it to go, and then we can compare that to the demands of the community, I guess.
Sure. All right, this is a topic that I feel like has to be brought up. It's no one's favorite, but it's sort of an elephant in the room, is that this is a game that is not developed by Jagex. And everyone is aware that there's some risk to the longevity of the server. I'm not going to add any more context than that, but let's just leave the question at how do you perceive the longevity of the server and any risk toward the server not having longevity, and how do you think about that as a player?
Yes. So I think the two main things that are going for it is that it's open source and it's non-profit. I think that is, if it didn't have those two qualities, I think I would be more worried about the longevity. I think there are other examples of other servers out there that have similar qualities to them that are still running and have been for a while. So that gives me some confidence. Obviously, at the end of the day, it could just get shut down. We don't know. But I think it's more important to focus on the time that you spend enjoying the server for what it is. I think, you know, if you're having fun with it, I don't think you should think too much about that. I think you should enjoy it for as long as we've got it, and leave it at that, really. I mean, if you're putting hundreds of hours of your life into it and you're not getting, you know, a proper return on investment of enjoyment and happiness from the game, maybe you're playing it wrong. That's not, you know, no judgment for me to say, but, you know, I think enjoy it for as long as we can, because it's a great project, and yeah, maybe there's some concerns about the longevity, but I think it's I think it's in a better space to continue to thrive than other projects that have come in and gone in the past.
Huh. You know what? I'll let you delve as far down this as you want to. And I'll just say, from my end, I'm interested to hear you speak about it because I don't have that experience. This is the first private server that I've ever played for RuneScape. I never thought I would ever play a private server. I never saw a reason to. There's been private servers for this game basically since it's come out. But from my perspective, none of them were offering anything that Jagex was not already. And so the only reason to play a private server, as far as I could see, was to save money. And that was never an incentive for me in any way, shape, or form. Some people I've heard liked the better XP rates, and that was actually an anti-incentive for me. But this is unique to me. And so, for the first time, an authentic product is being offered, but not by Jagex. And that's kind of what's drawn me to it. It's the same thing that happened with Vanilla WoW with projects like Nostarius and Elysium. So here I am playing a private server for the first time. You said you've played some other private servers. I'll let you take that as you wish or skip over it. But, is there anything worth discussing there about your private server experience other than Lost City?
I guess I could say Lost Cities, they're a different vibe. So, the main reasons why I've played private servers in the past is, I think a big one for a lot of people is it's a great place to practice PKing without risking all of your money on the main game. So you can just PK. There's like spawn servers where you don't even have to spend money. You can just spawn items in, and you can just use that to practice PKing. So then when you PK on the main game, you've got those skills, and you don't have to waste all of your hard-earned money on the real game. Other reasons I played, again, like the XP rates, if some people just don't have the time to grind out 99s, so it can be fun just to see level go. Like we all play RuneScape, right? Because number goes up, dopamine hits brain. And so
Yes.
when you play a server that's got increased XP, like dopamine hits brain way more often and way more because XP is big. And it's fun for a little bit, but I've never played any of them like super long term, like maybe like a month or two, and then like don't play them again for like another year or so. So it's just sort of like if I'm getting a bit burnt out of normal RuneScape, I've maybe hopped on one, or like if some of my friends maybe are playing one, like it's kind of fun to play it together for a little bit. But I think Lost City is different because like you've got it. There's no boosted XP rates, and there are some other private servers out there where you can like choose like the realism mode where you have like 1 times XP rate as well. But that's not much fun when you've got everyone getting big XP drops around you. But this is different because like you said, it's an authentic experience. It's a recreation of the game. And it is essentially just playing RuneScape how it was back then. There's no gimmicks. There's no like donator ranks. You can't like spend real money to get loot boxes, or like you can't buy an AGS. It's just how the game was, and the fact that Members is coming out and it's all free and non-profit, I think it's great. And I think that's what sets it apart from other private servers. Is a lot of those servers are created obviously because people want to make money, and I can tell you now, I've got some inside gossip from some of the like owners of some private servers. They are making tens of thousands of dollars a month.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. But this isn't for that, and I think that's that says something about the reason why it was created, the passion that the volunteer devs have got for it. And I think that's why it's grown so much, because there's none of that like, oh, it's just some guy trying to make a quick buck. It's a passion project, and everyone that was passionate about the game back in this era, I think is enjoying it for what it is.
Beautiful. I completely agree with everything there. I think this has been a gift for all of us. I mean, I don't know. Let's check exactly how many players are online right now. We'll do a quick website check. 2004, 628, which frankly is a record. So clearly the members announcement, even without it being here, has caused an uptick. There's clearly a demand for this, and it's been a pleasure to be a part of so far. So, hey, let me ask you, I know you're on UK time. What time is it there?
It is nearly 20 to midnight.
22 midnight. What a gamer, man. Huge props to you. I find myself staying up till 2 a.m. on school nights sometimes for this. And I say sometimes as if I'm getting out of something. I stream live every night. Everybody knows I've been up till 2 a.m. pretty much every school night. So sometimes is me trying to shy away from the truth there. I've been very into this game, and I plan to continue to be. It's been a blast. So
Yeah. I've had some late nights as well. Look, I'm lucky in that I work from home, so I don't have to get up, and I don't start until 9:30, so I can sort of stay up a little bit later, and like maybe AFK some like fishing while I'm working as well, which has been quite fun.
Nice, man. Nice. That's excellent. I have the opportunity to work from home, but, over exercising it, there's a culture thing there at the workplace. You don't want to raise any eyebrows. So it's something that I can use, but I should use it sparingly. I do have flexibility in my job for hours, though. I'm in sales. And so, at the end of the day, as long as I'm doing my job and, supporting myself in the business, it'll be okay. But that's just a discipline thing that I need to manage. Along with the dog, the house, the wife, and some semblance of a social life that we try to keep up.
Yeah, I saw your dog on stream the other day. It looks super cute.
Yeah, that's Clifford. He's not here right now. He's with the wifey, but he is absolutely the goodest boy. Do you have a dog?
I don't know. I did have a cat, but not anymore.
Well, I'm a big pet fan. I did live with one cat one time, and it was a blast. It was a bit funny because the roommate who I was living with, we moved in together. He got there first and didn't tell me there was a cat. So then I moved in. I'm bringing my stuff into this room, and this cat and I see each other, and we scare the bejeezies out of each other simultaneously. And I call, his name's Trevor. I go, Trevor, so there's a cat in here. And he's like, yeah, I probably should have told you that. But it all turned out great. The cat and I became best of friends, and we would spend time watching shows on the couch together. So fan of all types of animals.
Same.
Well, hey, man, how much longer are you going to be playing tonight, do you think? Or is it kind of a play-by-ear until the dopamine stops winning over the tiredness?
Yeah, I think until my brain sort of stops working, or I look at the clock and I'm like, oh, I need to be up very soon. So I think maybe like another hour to 2 hours, maybe I'll be on.
Right, man. Well, I think there's been a ton for all of us to digest. This was an awesome conversation. Thank you so much, Garlic. And I should add, is Garlic okay? Is that the best address for you?
Yeah, man.
Terrific.
Yeah.
I'm definitely open to doing more of this type of content. I think this has been great. And yeah, man, is there any, let me end on this. What are your plans? We've talked about your plans for the game. What are your plans for content creation?
Yeah, that's a good question actually, and also just thanks for having me on your stream to chat. It's been cool. I've got a couple of ideas for videos. I think what I'm gonna try and do is like mix progress with like some rambles about things, because I feel like it's the best way to just add content into just rambleness about thoughts. So I've got some ideas where I'm gonna make some videos on quality of life updates, like just go through all of the quality of life updates that have been added into the game over the years and when they came out, and then give my thoughts on whether or not they should be added or they shouldn't be added. I would like to also go through and make a video about updates of things that were in the game in the year 2004 but won't be in the game when members drops. So things that you might log in and go, well, it's 2004 Scape, why don't we have Brimhaven Agility? And I'll go through and list all these things that came out in 2004 but won't be on members release, and talk about them to just make people aware of, don't come in expecting these bits of content because they won't be there. Maybe they can plan for it in the future. And then I'd also like to make some videos on like a bit more in depth on my plans for when members drop. So I've got a big document of all the quests, all the XP rewards from those quests, and then like I'm going to try and put together like a step-by-step, like in what order to do quests in the most efficient way to avoid training some of the early levels. So for example, you can get to like 20 thieving, 25 fletching without actually training those skills just through quest rewards. So I want to go through that in a bit more detail, so maybe people can follow along if they just want to turn their brains off and do quests.
Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. I did not know what I was going to get when I asked that question. I was kind of expecting something along the lines of, oh, maybe a little bit more live streaming, but all of that, I am hyped.
And live
dude.
streams as well, of course.
Wow. I mean, all of those videos sound excellent. Videos that I'm going to watch and use myself. So, wow. Big, now you've said it, man, big shoes to fill, huh? I mean, now that it's out there,
I mean,
we've got
much prefer the live
expectations.
streams, but I'm going to try and get all that done before the 29th of March. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, for me, I've done some video creation in the past, and it's just unbelievably time consuming, which is why I have so much respect for what, I mean, you've only done the 2 videos, but truly, the 2 videos you did are the top quality of content that have been created for the game so far. So, I mean, huge kudos.
I don't know about
created.
that, but I appreciate it.
Oh,
I've
no,
had a couple people come into my stream and said, "Oh, really, your videos are really good. You're really, really good." I'm like, maybe it's just imposter syndrome. I don't know. But I'm like, I appreciate the kind words.
No, not at all, man. And now I feel just
no matter how exaggerated they might be.
I feel a little bit of need to back it up to make sure you understand that I'm being genuine here. The other types of videos that get created are either AI voice background videos, or there's a lot of videos that are people typing in in-game chat to the viewers. And then the third type of video is videos with like nothing, just people playing, just like pure gameplay feeds. 25 Buttholes has created some excellent content, but even 25 Buttholes,
pretty funny.
Yeah, even 25 Buttholes is using AI voiceovers. I mean, the quality of your content has to do with hard. What's the word I'm looking for? Hard objective things that make it better, which is you put your own editing effort into it and you put your own voiceover on it, which, I mean, just that alone is putting you ahead of the rest of the content creators. So keep doing what you're doing. It's really great to have that content in the community. It's great for us as viewers, and it's great for promoting the game. So thanks for it.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
As far as my own content, man, I'm probably just going to stick to live streaming. I do have a bit of a pipe dream of paying an editor to like go through my VODs and like edit the videos. But I mean, I know that that's cost prohibitive now. If the channel ever does start to earn some amount of revenue where I can begin to justify paying an editor to make some videos, that'd be awesome. But I do understand what goes into it because I've downloaded DaVinci Resolve as video editing software.
Hey, that's what I use as well.
It's a great software. It's a wonderful tool.
It's good.
And anyone who wants to get into it, it's free to download and use for starting. There's a paid option that makes it better, but I've never used the paid option.
No, neither have I.
But it's one of those things, man, where like anything else in life, the more you put in, the more you get out. And when you're just first starting it, you're making your first video. What would take a experienced developer 20-30 minutes to edit might take me multiple hours because I'm Googling things, looking things up, nothing second nature yet. I don't know the hotkeys. And to develop the skill of video editing to where it can become efficient is a massive undertaking. And if I'm realistic with myself, I don't have the time for it, along with everything else that I'm juggling in game, in my life, and with the current live stream. So maybe one day. But huge kudos to you for being able to download it, learn it, and really create some high quality production.
I mean, I will say it's not without years of practice. I have a second YouTube channel that I've done many different series on different games for, so I've got a lot of practice with it. It never really took off. But I've got a lot of hours in DaVinci Resolve, so it's not like these are my first ever videos that I've ever made. So maybe that explains a little bit of it.
That does, and it shows. So let's close off, man, with doing some shameless shouting out of each other here. This has been Josh Brown and Garlic talking about 2004 Lost City. It's been an awesome conversation. Hopefully one of many more to come. Everyone, if you're not already, please go to Garlic's channel. You can find him on YouTube. Just type Garlic04, all one word, Garlic04. He'll come right up. He really is the highest quality content creator of the game yet. So show some appreciation and make sure he gets some of that love. I can be found easily as well on YouTube, just Josh Brown Games. And the algorithm needs your help all of you, not just for our own selfish reasons, but for the server. You know, content is the best way to get the server to grow. We're at 600 concurrent players right now. It'd be really good to be around 5,000. I think would be a good number. And Garlic, maybe that's something
your
we can.
channel in my chat.
I'm doing the same, man. Whenever we pick up, that might be another interesting topic we can talk about next time is, you know, what's a healthy player base for the game? Because I do think there's a point where it could get too big and the economy becomes a bit less meaningful because there's too many people and too many resources. But we can table that, bookmark it, something fun to talk about in the future. But this has been great, man. I really appreciate getting the opportunity to meet you and have this conversation. Thanks for it.
Yeah, you too, man. Appreciate you having me on.
All right, until next time, enjoy your final hour or two of grinding, man. And we'll be here. We'll stay in touch.
All right, man. Enjoy the rest of your stream.
Cheers.
See you, man. Bye.
Oh, guys, how awesome was that? What a guy. What a talented guy. A man who really has a true understanding and appreciation of the game and, you know, an unqualified talent for video editing. I mean, that was a blast. I hope we can do more of those kind of conversations. I'm hoping to get Pause on here. I've been in talks with Krabbies, but she's kind of taken a hiatus from the game. We'll see if she comes back around. But man, was that a lot of fun. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I thought that was really, really great. Oh, dude, I'm glad to hear the feedback is strong. That was a lot of fun. And I mean, mind you, while we're doing that, I think we gained at least 1, maybe 2 prayer levels, and for sure 2 strength levels. So, like, what a way to make the time go, huh? I mean, seriously. Yeah, it really did feel like a lot of fun, Craig. I agree. S tier indeed. I feel like that would be worth clipping. I have the video editing skills to take, you know, just that segment and clip it down and post it as like Garlic and Josh Brown Games interview. Because that was a good conversation that I feel like would be worth a standalone video that people could enjoy. Woo! All right. I want to go check out Garlic's stream real quick just to see how he's doing over there. All right, we had some people hopping in and chatting. Unfortunately, I should have said this ahead of time before doing the collab. If I have a guest on, or I'm a guest on someone else's channel, out of respect, you know, I want to make sure I give them 100% of my attention. I do pay attention to chat as far as reading it and seeing what's going on. But, you know, trying to talk over a guest or trying to interact with chat at the same time as a guest just feels like it's not respectful of the other person's time. So my apologies for not kind of explaining that ahead of time And further apologies for anyone who maybe felt ignored while... Pardon me, while Garlic and I were having that conversation. So let me kind of go back through chat here and catch up a bit. Whew. Oh man, I'm like in a good way, like a little bit tired from like, you know what I mean? Like talking and engaging and et cetera, in a good way, like an accomplished tired, like, oh, you just did a bit of good work kind of tired. It's nice to be able to take this relaxing rest with these hill giants, just gain some more strength experience, grind our way up to 60. Hey, Han. I just saw my wife sent me a brilliant Discord message. It says, I kind of want sushi, which sounds amazing. Austin Prosser, first of all, welcome, man. Really nice to meet you. I know that for sure I haven't seen you in chat before. I'd recognize a full name as Austin Prosser, so big welcome to the stream, man. Second of all, prayer level is 37. We're working on it. You know, we've unlocked Pray Mage here, so one of 3 milestones. I didn't even get an opportunity to shout that out because I was interviewing, I shouldn't say interviewing, having a discussion, you know, a really great chat with another content creator named Garlic right at the time when I got that prayer level. As long as I'm mentioning him, I'll point out that his link to his YouTube is in the chat right now. You can see it there. So throw him a sub if you haven't already. But Austin, welcome, and tell me, man, how long have you been playing 04? And if you want to share your account name, I'll pull it up and take a look at your stats. It's kind of a fun way to connect with the community and see what people are doing in game. Hey man, lurkers are fully appreciated. You're welcome to lurk, chat as you please. I tend to be a lurker a lot of times when I'm watching streams, so I totally get both ways of enjoying the content. They are equally valid. Yes, go ahead. Where are you ordering from? Okay. Can you get me something? It's probably like a 1 to 2 hour ETA for sushi boys. King Solo Monks as a lurker. King Solo Monks, you are like the first person to ever find the stream, man. I mean, I give that honor to Skrills because he found me in 2018, so he's kind of got an 8-year advantage. But as far as like when I started streaming again, like 2 weeks ago, King Solomon, man, you were the first man to show up every time. So big shout out to you, brother. Been in it a week or so. Username is Silo. Yeah, man, let's check you out. Welcome. I don't think it's too late for this. It's been a week, so I don't think it's too late to say genuinely, welcome to the server. I hope you're having a blast and continue to have a blast. "21 rune crafting." Nice, dude. You actually did some of your own rune crafting. A lot of people ignore that skill. Huge kudos for training it. In case you didn't know, that is like, for a long time, was my singular focus, and it was intended to continue being my singular focus. But the price of Rune S skyrocketed from 25 to 50. It doubled. And since then, it hasn't even come down very much. It's come down from 50 to around 40. Seems to be where it's settling. And it's too expensive now for me to be focusing it when in 2.5 weeks, all of those essence are going to become nature runes. Versus heirs and mines. We'll see if I can achieve my goals. For basically right now, I'm preparing to grind out the nature talisman drop. If I can achieve my goals for that within a reasonable time, maybe I'll do some more rune crafting and free to play. But right now it seems like it's just too hard to compete. There's people who are, level 77 who have 8x heirs, and they're running 10x at a loss for people. So they're losing 2 heirs only. And at the same time, losing just 2 heir runes, they're offering back 10 heir runes to runners. I'm at 6x. For me to run 10x heirs and compete, I've got to offer 4 heir runes. So it's literally twice as expensive for me as the top rune crafters. It's really, really hard to catch up at this point. So we'll see how that goes. I have no idea if these zombies are worth killing. He just hit a 5 and a 3 on me in a row. I am wearing full rune. Hello. Once this zombie's killed, we'll look at the rest of your account, Silo. Let's see if this zombie drops anything. I do not know if they have a drop table or not. Dude, he had cutting through me. This zombie's hitting much harder than the shades were hitting. Like, I almost am gonna have to eat mid-combat. It's very annoying. There's no way this is worth that. I'm gonna try and finish the kill, but next time I will not be killing the zombie. Dude, look at this guy. Why is he slicing through me? Is this just been terrible RNG, or do they always hit this hard? He dropped... Oh my gosh! I'm killing every zombie. He dropped 6 big bones. Is anybody else learning this for the first time? 6 big bones? That's insane. What? 6 big bones? That's more than dragon bones. Zombies are dragons. Oh my god, zombies are dragons! I just killed a dragon! That's insane, man. Holy Toledo. I can't believe I didn't kill the last one. That was worth it. Oh, wow. Ben added a Wii, using so mining my own S at those prices, same, dude. So like to get my runecraft journey started, I mined 20,000 S. When those ran out, I went back to the mine and I bought 10,000 additional S while mining another 10,000 S. So I had another stack of 20,000, half of it mined and half of it bought. Yo, Hype for the rune pick, Jay. Let's go rune pick. I see it coming. I believe. I'm a believer. Oh, so they dropped 1 to 10 big bones. So, I mean, I was on the better side of variance there, man. If they could drop 1 to 10 and I got 6, that was a pretty sick drop. Solomon, do you think they're worth killing on average? All right, where were we? We gotta bury the rest of these big bones and then take a look at our friend Austin Poser's account. 21 Runecraft. Have you done Dragon Slayer yet? It looks like you have no defense, so probably not. No defense, right? Actually, no defense. Are you gonna be Austin? Are you gonna be a pure, or are you just kind of not training yet because you're going to get it with Dragon Slayer? 50 fishing and 50 cooking. Those are solid. These strength levels are not going by terribly slowly, to be honest with you. I mean, 55 strength is nearing. Oh, you're working on Dragon Slayer now? Austin, I'll post you. Do you know how to safe spot? If not, I can post you a link to the video of me killing the dragon. And it will show you how to safe spot it with magic. And it's a full safe spot. It's not a flinch. It's purely safe spot. No, so that's the thing. You don't need stats if you use the safe spot. Let's see. Let me go to my channel and pull you this clip so that in case it's helpful for you. I thought I was gonna find. You still got your heirs, bro. Trying to bank 80 mage. I have some listed at 11. Not sure how many I have left in bank. Joe, I got lucky. How, with the big bones or? Oh, you've killed 4 zombies and gotten nothing? That's also very valuable to know, because if that's the case, it's probably net not worth killing them. What are my mines listed at? 15 GP each. Yeah, I can't remember them ever dropping anything. 5 Earth Runes from a level 79 Rock Golem. That is tragic, Jay. Oof. Yeah, that's brutal, dude. I thought they could only drop pickaxes. I mean, look, it's better than a bronze pickaxe. Is 14 a good deal on mines? I don't know. Someone tell me in chat. I have not looked at the markets in forever. I've literally only been killing hill giants. They're all at 15 right now. One guy's listed at 14 and it's F83. See, here's the thing. I don't know people's names. What's your YouTube name? Or tell me RSN in YouTube. Scux is Joe Best. Okay. So let's get that recorded. See, this is what I've been doing. SKUX is Joe Best. Once I write it down, it'll help me remember. I still won't remember all of these dual or sometimes even triple names because people have their like Discord name and their Hold on 1 second, guys. Figuring out dinner here with sushi. J equals nugs. Yeah, because, like, there's no way I'm going to remember this unless I record it all down. Joe, I am not going to be able to fill this inventory because I'm going to have to leave just based on health. What we're gonna do, guys, my wife's gonna order some food and I'm gonna go pick it up. It'll probably be like 20 minutes. So there'll be a 20-minute break and then I'll get back on. It's so frustrating that I have to like cut the VODs apart. I was talking about this yesterday. That is 24 minutes away. That one is a no. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to throw the chat off. Skux, you're on the way to Hillies. Joe, why are you coming to Hillies for? I don't have anything to trade you at the moment. I'd have to go back to the bank myself anyways. You're bringing me food? What a G, man. Jacob did that for me yesterday. Man, you guys are awesome. What a great community. I'm getting food delivered to me in-game and IRL at the same time. Talk about a great life to live, huh? Just doesn't get any better than that. Thank you, brother. All right, I'm looking at some sushi options here. I'm at a local sushi restaurant here. Salmon Lover looks good. Salmon tempura, mango, and salmon, topped with avocado, mango, and eel sauce and sesame seeds. That sounds incredible. Honestly, though, the Pink Lady sounds better. Spicy tuna, salmon, crunch, whatever crunch is, avocado with salmon and Korean hot sauce. Yeah, that's it. We're getting the Pink Lady. One, two, three, four. It is getting a little crowded here, huh? Good evening, Tranquil. The grind is going wonderfully. It's actually great to see you here because I've been really curious about the Runecraft meta and how it's changed over the last 24 hours. Are you still runecrafting, and what's it been like? Kebabs, man. I don't even know if I need this much food, but thank you. Did you get 3 kebabs since being here, or did you have kebabs just on you? What do you mean it's changed for the lower guys? As in, like, it's become prohibitive? Because, like, people are doing 10x airs. And I'm 62, so I get 6x airs. 10x means I'm losing 4 airs per craft, which is insane. And, like, what about mind runes? Like, are people doing 6x minds? This is the wrong window. I wanted high scores. Wait, train quill. Yeah, they're burning money, right. You're level 71, so you're just crafting solo, right, Tranquil? You don't even pay runners, do you? $16 CCU is the highest of the day. Yesterday, we got to 20 CCU. It was pretty epic. But I don't say that at all to discount 16. I mean, having 16 natural organic CCU and having that be the norm, I mean, that'd be a great achievement, guys. So thanks for being here. Right now, we've got 106 views on this video. The highest views I've gotten on a video so far is in the high 200s. But people watch the VODs, so it's possible that the, you know, what I'm trying to say is it's possible that that video that has over 200 views was much lower when I was live streaming and then accrued up to 200 through people watching the VOD. Tranquil, you won't be hosting runners until 91 because market is too volatile anymore. Literally changes overnight. Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. I've got a bunch of S stacked up in my bank, like somewhere in the realm of like 13,000, and I'm probably just gonna keep it, man. I'm probably gonna keep it and craft with it once Nats comes out. Tranquil, are you planning to run nature runes all the way from what's the city? From Ardoon. I don't know if it's Ardoon or Arduine. People pronounce it differently. When I was a kid, I didn't know how to spell, so I started calling it Ardenage, which is clearly wrong. That's a big milestone right there, guys. 55 strength is huge. I thought you were ordering. Oh, you want me to call? Okay. One sec, guys. I'm going to call and order some food real quick. Going on mute. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to run and get this food. I'm gonna see what Tranquil had to say, and then I'm probably just gonna. I hate doing this, but I'm gonna have to kill the stream and then get back on when I'm home. So that's the only way to do it. It'll be 2 separate VODs. So let me catch up on what Tranquil was saying real quick though. No, the route is either Shiloh Village Bank or General Store in Karjama. Yeah, the problem with the General Store is people are going to be camping that. I already have found people that have told me they're going to be camping it. You keep everything you noted like S, Nats, and use the General Store as a bank by selling noted and buying unnoted. Yeah, so I know that method, but what do you call it? It's at risk of getting camped. People are going to be camping the General Store and buying your ass. But it only helps them if they're runecrafters themselves. So I don't know. I might try it a bit and see how it goes. The Karjama Bank is more interesting to me than anything else. But all right, guys. So here's the deal. We're going to kill the stream. I'll probably be back in 30 to 40 minutes. So if you've not already, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Because if you subscribe and hit the bell, when I'm back in 30, 40, or however long it takes, 45 minutes, you're going to get a notification that I'm live. And we'll be able to pick right back up where we left off. So not only will we pick right back up where we left off, we'll have sushi. So, I mean, you know, as far as trade-offs go, it's a pretty good one. And I have not forgotten about you, Joe. I will be trading you the mind runes. But got to get sushi first because the wife's hungry, and wife being hungry comes before the trade of mind runes. I hate to say it. It's the truth of the matter. So, all right, guys. For now, game on, grind on,